Sheriffs across our area are pushing back against gun control bills moving through the General Assembly right now.
They argue proposals like an assault weapons ban and tougher concealed carry rules go too far and could even lead to legal challenges.
ABC 13's Allison Mullet spoke to local law enforcement about their concerns.
The message being shared on social media is clear. Many local sheriffs believe the proposed gun legislation infringes Second Amendment rights. I sat down with Amherst County Sheriff Jimmy Ayers to talk about the legislation. He says banning certain semi-automatic rifles is concerning and that the definition of assault firearms is too broad.
You want to say it's an assault weapon. Regardless, the Second Amendment right guarantees us as American citizens to be able to bear arms.
Henry County Sheriff Wayne Davis shares similar concerns.
An individual at 18 years old can enlist in the military and go to war for this country, but you're going to tell them that they cannot purchase a firearm lawfully in a store? I just don't think that that's right or appropriate.
Sheriffs from all these localities are speaking out, saying the Second Amendment clearly states that the right to bear arms shall not be infringed, and they believe the proposals do just that. Ayers says if the legislation is signed into law, he cannot support or enforce it. If these bills were to be passed, what does that look like for you as a sheriff's department to not infringe on their Second Amendment rights with new laws in place?
As I stand right now, I am not in support of anything that infringes upon our people and their Second Amendment rights or any rights that are afforded us through our Constitution. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Sheriff Davis echoed that message.
I would say that if we firmly and solidly believe that any newly enacted law is in violation of the United States Constitution, it would be our duty to not enforce those laws.
I asked former U.S. Attorney John Fishwick if there are concerns about sheriff's offices not enforcing certain laws.
Are they allowed to do that?
Well, I think law enforcement needs to be careful when they select which laws they want to enforce and not enforce. So I think the better way for them to handle this situation would be to band together and to join together the rural sheriffs and say, look, several of these laws we think are unconstitutional. We're not going to enforce them.
Sheriff Ayers says if this bill becomes law, he would support a lawsuit challenging them. Reporting in Amherst County, Allison Mullet, ABC 13 News.